Hello everyone, welcome to today's YouTube video. Pretty amazing stuff over the weekend for me. My wife and I had our first baby girl, and we already have a son, so had a boy first, girl second. Everyone's healthy and we're back home. So I wanted to bring you guys what I'll be calling today's video is my Town Hall 13 Legend triples in the hospital. I went 4 for 7 and I actually finished the day yesterday going 3 in a row, 3 triples in a row. So I'm definitely going to bring this video too, and without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the first triple. Hey guys, so as you can tell, we had a great day yesterday, plus 262 on the day. Started off with a triple, started off hot, had some pretty high percentage attacks. And then we finished off the day with 3 triples in a row. I am using Queen Walk Hybrid, so let's go ahead and jump into the first one, which would be down here. There we go. Alright, so this is kind of a unique base. I honestly didn't think I was gonna triple this. Let's go ahead and fast forward this, see where I ended up dropping my queen. Okay. So we got the queen down here at 6 o'clock. Got the baby for the funnel. I always bring 2 baby drags on my hybrid attacks for funneling. Oops. And my goal was to get that single inferno because it is a walkable inferno, as you can see right there. So huge value. Now I wanted her to go up and get that eagle, but she ended up going this way, so now I have to start using the king and the barracks, hoping that my hybrid will take out the town hall. And got a lot of archers in that CC, makes it really difficult because they're splitting up. At this point I honestly didn't think I was going to triple, because the CC kind of was throwing everything off. But thankfully the queen stepped in and took out that town hall. The hybrid's just making its way around. You know, it's not good funneling by any means. We still have the queen and the warden, and again, I think the value here was, you'll see right here in a second, the hybrid distracts the single inferno, and it allows my queen to get quite a bit of value here by taking out that single. Now this would have been even more value, but my queen actually dies to this wizard tower, and we'll fast forward this just a little bit. We got a nice split here. The miners go in the core. They could have very easily have gone around the base, but they step up, take out the eagle. Actually, they don't get the eagle there. These last few miners get the eagle. So as you can tell, hybrid is definitely a meta attack. Really the CC threw everything off. Wasn't a great funnel at all, but you know, you make adjustments throughout the attack and you kind of hope for the best in Legend. But definitely having the super wall breakers makes a big difference. So I expect to have quite a bit of triples this week in Legends, as I just popped them yesterday. So let's go ahead and dive into the next triple. Alright, so we got our last 3 attacks from yesterday, and let's go ahead and dive into this triple. This is such a common base, it's absolutely ridiculous. Not sure why I would see this up in the 5400 range. I actually end up finishing the day at 5500 trophies, so I was pretty happy with that. It's a little surprised my mini account got there before my main account, because I was about like 80 trophies ahead on my main, but a lot of it just comes down to defenses on certain days, and that's kind of why my main fell behind. I got tripled like 3 times on one day, and then the next day I get 1 starred like 3 times. So it's just kind of the way the Legend Leagues works. But I definitely prefer running ring bases over, you know, anti-3 because it's just so much easier to get a 2-star on an anti-3. So it's a pretty simple base. You know, we're rocking the queen down the channel over there from 12 to 3. We rock the siege barracks with the king, creating that funnel from 9 to 6. And the rest is kind of self-explanatory with the hybrid going for the core on this base. Using the warden and royal champ as well. A little difficult to time the warden on this base because sometimes the miners get stuck on a lot of ground skellies, but it didn't look like he had too many on this base in the core. But if you do use this base, I always recommend using all 3 ground skellies right there in the core because it really hurts the miners. I actually tend to use queen walk hogs for this base because the hogs won't stop for the miners. They'll just take out the defenses right in the core and get out of there. And that's kind of the whole goal. But this was a pretty easy triple. I could have swagged that royal champ ability pretty easily, but we got it done. And this is a very, very common base. I actually have a video that I posted like a couple weeks ago. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the next triple. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into this attack. We have another triple that I got. This is the 3rd one for the day that I'll be getting on this base. And as you can tell, it's kind of similar, guys, as the last base. You charge your queen in at 12. I'm trying to get that CC early on in this raid. Didn't quite leer it all out. That hog was able to leer it all out, which was nice. And it's always important to take out the CC early on because if you try to engage the CC while that scatter shot's shooting you, or possibly the enemy king stepping up, you're in big trouble. So CC's taken care of, and I do end up sending the barracks up here to create the funnel. And my goal here was, you know, the super wall breaker makes such a big difference because the king and the P.E.K.K.A can go in so easily to create this funnel. My queen getting that scatter shot is huge value because now my hybrid just only has to worry about that multi-inferno. Had to pop the queen ability, but that's okay. Not a lot of damage down there. Most of the damage is on my troops in the core. Probably should have froze the scatter shot over the multi, but either way, one or the others, you gotta freeze one or the other, that's for sure. Got a huge push into the core here with the queen still alive, and the royal champ ability still up. And now we get a little bit of a healer switch, which just helps even more. Well, the healers died, so not much of a healer switch in that case. Royal Champ did have to pop her ability. And this attack pretty much came down to, it was a close attack because my queen decided to go over here to take out this trash. But I knew I had enough miners here to deal with that RC because of how low she was. I think I had like 5 or 6 seconds left on this attack, but nevertheless we got the triple. So again, kind of another fundamental base that you guys are probably seeing in Legends. Great base for Queen Walk Hybrid. So let's go ahead and dive into the next one. Alright, so here's my 4th and final triple for the day yesterday. All while I'm in the hospital. You know, our baby girl, a lot of sleeping. And very short periods of rest that I was able to get. So you know, you just kind of learn how to deal with the no sleep factor, and Clash of Clans to me is a pretty relaxing game. I enjoy it. So on this base, I wanted to test the CC. I knew immediately it was a mass archer CC, and I didn't want to leer it because I thought that it was a lot more value to drop my queen up here at 12 by trying to take the enemy queen out in that multi-inferno. Also, you know, those ground expos, I feel like down there south, probably a lot of traps down there as well. We got a nice little entry here going. This was a clutch freeze. I knew I had to because those air skellies. Now this air sweeper is really hurting my healing on the queen. This was another clutch freeze. Again, that air sweeper is really doing work. Walking right into the CC makes it super easy. This is a trash CC. And I like to call this strategy the pretty much just merge the hybrid with the queen walk. As long as there's not too much damage on the queen, this is a very good strategy to use. You pop the warden to, first of all, keep the blimp safe. You have to drop a rage on the blimp, guys, on this base. It's too risky. The scatter and the multi can very well do enough damage to where your Yetis can't take out that town hall, and then you have no chance of getting that town hall. A lot of bombs down here. Now, one interesting thing earlier on this raid was that scatter shot was actually shooting at my Yetis that were getting healed. So a lot of my hybrid dodged that second scatter shot, which obviously is huge value against hybrid. Popping the RC ability because I knew I had it in the bag. I mean, I have all 4 of my heroes left with like 50% health or more. So just wanted to speed things up. And this is how I finished my day yesterday. So, you know, it's not much better than getting 4 triples in Legends and also bringing our beautiful daughter into the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be posting some new content hopefully this week. And again, thanks for all the support. Definitely hit that subscribe button and leave a like. And also feel free to leave a comment or any questions, and I'll be glad to answer those in the comment section. So again, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.